Hey, what's happening, guys and gals? We're the Kwings, and this is, of course, Disney Infinity 3.0. Now, a lot of you have probably heard the murmurings on the internet about the cancellation of future Disney Infinity projects, and sadly,
sadness.
It's true. There are a lot of reasons because of that, and I really could cover several hours speaking about like all the different reasons behind the scenes, but in the game industry, there are a lot of companies that if they aren't very profitable for the parent company, they're shut down. And the developer, I believe it's Avalanche Software, who are responsible for Disney Infinity, a lot of them are out of work now.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's a lot of factors about why it happened, but, you know.
It stinks.
It stinks, yeah.
I think they're gonna release 5 more characters.
Yeah, they have. There's a couple play sets that are still coming out. Finding Dory and Alice in Wonderland, and I believe that's it. The Peter Pan figure that was supposed to come out in the fall is also scratched.
Poor Tinkerbell.
The rumored Kim Possible figure. Oh, God.
So yeah, we just wanted to say our thoughts on it and let you guys know what we were going to be doing because you guys might be wondering what's going on with Disney Infinity since it's not here anymore. But we just wanted to let you guys know that we're still going to try to do Disney Infinity content for the year that the servers are up. I think the servers will be up for another year. And we were just gonna say our personal thoughts on it, which for Luke, I know he's kind of bummed. For me, I'm extremely bummed.
I mean, we spent all this time. Disney Infinity was a new project for us. I mean, we loved the Skylander stuff. I liked it in the beginning because to me it felt like Gauntlet and some of those dungeon crawlers back in the PC IBM days when I was in junior high and high school. Like those type of fun, run around and beat stuff up. Kept the beat 'em upness alive for the next generation.
Yeah.
And then Skylanders for me just got very kiddie.
It got more geared towards little kids, and it had a lot of cutscenes and a lot of cutscenes, a lot of close up. It was just like they just could put so many cutscenes into it that it kind of broke the gameplay up, so it wasn't as fun.
So I mean, Disney Infinity was kind of something that we had, and we amassed a huge following because of it, which we're surprised by. One of our best videos of all time is our Disney Infinity Versus series, which kind of put us on the map. And like some of those videos have 6-8 million views, and we're just like completely blown away. That's what people know us for.
I will say that I think one thing you were telling me about before is how Disney Infinity will probably change your channel is that you were telling me that Disney Infinity is one of the most cheery series that we're doing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Skylanders is kind of cheery, but they still have a lot of feisty dragons and stuff in the
Spyro
series. Yeah. So, like, Disney Infinity, I mean, you won't get to see Minnie smack people with her purse and stuff like that. And you get to see Mike Wazowski jumping around and, like, you just get to... I mean, it was such an amazing concept to play as characters from actual cartoons that we loved. You could actually play as that character from a movie that you really liked.
Well, you got some of the characters you loved. The characters that I pined for, Darkwing Duck got beat by Peter Pan. Kim Possible, even though the voice actor supposedly went in to have her, ADR sessions for the Kim Possible figure, that's never going to happen now. Yeah. So all the characters I've always wanted from Disney Afternoon. Baloo doesn't count because he doesn't have his tailspin costume.
Yeah.
He's just regular Baloo. No.
I wish they would come on Disney Infinity for Luke, make a tailspin. But yeah, we did get to see that interview with Coin Op TV where he asked some questions and basically he kept asking if they were gonna, maybe do this or that for the fans, and it was kind of like no. They can't. They're being cut off. They can't do anything. I think the developers of the game are just as sad as the people, and I'm extremely devastated. I was so into the game. It was finally a game that I felt like I contributed to the channel with where I'm not as great a gamer as Luke. I'm a casual gamer, kind of trying to go through Kwing boot camp and learn to be a better gamer. But I could finally do things I loved, building castles. I mean, I understand there are other building games like Minecraft, but it didn't look as pretty as Disney Infinity looked great. You could get different skins and custom backgrounds, and I could have Mulan, you know, in a really cool background where I could hear her music and you know, build a really cool place for her to live. And I don't know, it just was such a creative game, and I will miss it so much. I feel terrible because I probably would have gone on spending money on it for 10 years. I would have continued to support it. I wish they would have kept at it. I wish they would have tried to stick with it. Maybe they would have made more money if they, you know, maybe they weren't making as much money as they thought right now, but maybe it would have taken off. I don't know, but I don't know.
Well, let me just reassure you guys and gals, as long as the servers are up, which we probably have until the end of the year in December, we're going to be looking at a ton of toy boxes, and that will go back to the regular mornings that you guys are accustomed to. Like, we're still going to be doing Disney Infinity mornings until late 2017. Like, we're going to try to show as much of what we loved about Disney Infinity 3.0 as possible. We're still going to make K-boxes. The only thing is, after a certain point, you guys and gals won't be able to play them anymore because their servers will be shut down.
Yeah, after like a year, whenever they shut them down.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going to start doing the Disney Infinity interior stuff because I really did like that. But probably going to do those as live streams because those are just more fun. There's more interaction. There's just, you know, I've always enjoyed doing them that way. So that's how I'm going to go with that. And our Versus series is still usually Thursdays and Sundays. We've been doing a whole bunch of Versus, which may have alienated you guys a little bit. There were so many channels that were doing Marvel Battlegrounds like for over a month that we had to kind of compete with that. But usually we just do, you know, twice a week, and usually it's part of our channel rotation.
Yeah.
So that's going to go back. However, it's probably going to go back to the Star Wars characters for a little bit, since we've done pretty much everything we can with Battlegrounds. Unless you guys have like a couple more characters you want to see. We always like to keep you guys guessing about what we're going to do with our Versus series, so...
Yeah, but we hope that you guys who subbed for, I know there's a lot of people that subbed for Disney Infinity. I hope you guys stay around and we'll try to play some more cutesy games. I'm trying to think of a game that can replace Disney Infinity at this point. I cannot think of one.
No, it's been such a huge part of our channel. And poor Rob from Coin Op, he's been, you know, working with Disney Infinity for a very long time. And he actually knows the people involved, but there's so many things going forward that's just going to be very different. Disney Interactive, the publisher behind like a lot of the Disney games, is now gone. So any Disney video game you guys see going forward will be like when Amber and I were kids and teenagers, where third parties are going to produce them. And sometimes when third parties make a Disney game, it's not very good. Disney Interactive had such a hand in a lot of great Disney licensed games the past 10 to 15 years. And without their guidance, we're going back to what licensed games were.
Yeah, so I mean, for Luke, he enjoyed playing the game with me because I really liked it. But for me, like, I really, and like, it wasn't fake at all. Like, I really did, I loved the game when I was off camera and not on here. I would play this game for days and hours. I loved it. At the beginning, we didn't like it very much because we didn't understand what the game was. And for our first episode ever, we're just like kind of making fun of it. And then by the end, when it got to 3.0, I really loved the game, and I was really thankful that they made it a really cool game.
Well, people know how much I liked it because we lost all our save data in 3.0. Yeah. I went and I did 2 3-hour live streams that were off sync, but I went and I did those, getting back, you know, the stuff so we could go into the K-boxes and stuff. And I really like building K-Town. I just am so annoyed that it was so much limited that I could do with K-Town, so I'd have to smack things down or make a door leading to another Earth or something like that.
Yeah.
And, you know, I really like the building aspect. It's not like we don't really understand the whole Minecraft thing. I mean, we would probably love to do it, but for us, Disney Infinity was like a 3-year school. You know, we had to learn all kinds of things.
Yeah, and I feel depressed because I had just, you know, kind of gone online and looked at a bunch of tutorials. I was gonna do more tutorials on different aspects of the game because they just introduced a whole bunch of new things that they had for people to build stuff. So, yeah, it's devastating to all of us. So we feel your pain, you guys who are Disney Infinity fans. I feel the same as you do.
Yeah, but let me just we'll wrap things up. But let me close by saying that Disney Infinity was a big part of our channel, but it's not the end of our channel. Amber and I always love looking at games that we love sharing with you, whether they're robots or anime games or superhero or adventure, you know, 2-player, RPG. It all depends on what our mood is. I'm at my very core a gamer. I know that I've gone into YouTube to kind of like create this small business with my wife, but you know, I still love playing games, and there are a lot of games that Amber loves playing as well that, you know, we really like to show with you guys and gals. So I mean, this isn't the end for us. We're very sad about what happened with Disney Infinity, but as long as you guys and gals will continue to watch it, even after, you know, 3.0 has finally shut its doors, we will do K-Box, we will do interior stuff, we'll, you know, still fight each other in verses unless there's something that's better than that comes along. You know, we really like that little feature and made like 70 or 80 episodes of that the past couple years. So, you know, just, again, rest assured, as long as you guys like watching it, we will continue to do it long after Disney Infinity has closed its doors. But anyway, guys and gals, thank you so much for taking the time to watch. Sorry there was no verses today. Tink is more upset than you guys. We have lots of videos planned for this week, and, you know, it was great hanging out with you guys today. So have a wonderful week. And Disney, thank you so much for 3 awesome years, and good luck to the remaining staff of Avalanche and Disney Interactive. Till we meet again, ladies and gentlemen, God bless and happy gaming.
See ya!